Hello everyone, Charles Watts here, the Arsenal correspondent at Goal. Hopefully you can hear me over the tannoy here at the Emirates. We are about half an hour away from kickoff. Both teams are out there warming up right now. I will flick over the camera fairly soon so you can have a quick watch of what is going on here. But thought I'd pop on quickly to talk about the team news. What we got coming up here, got 7:15 p.m. kickoff on a Sunday at the Emirates. Doesn't bode well, does it, from recent results here? What is it, Leicester, Aston Villa, Wolves? Arsenal lost all of these games at this time on a Sunday. It's horrible. Just a horrible run of form on this time. Hopefully tonight is different because, my God, they need a win today. They really, really do. Arteta needs it, Arsenal need it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we will get one this afternoon. Team news-wise, probably not what I think a lot of us were hoping for, to be honest. Just doesn't really fill you much optimism, really. And the only real change in terms of the Premier League from the team against Liverpool, team against Tottenham last week, is that Mohamed El-Neni comes in for Dani Ceballos, which, if anything, on the face of it, makes Arsenal even less creative than they are. And when you're the least creative team at the Premier League, and you've made yourself less creative for a home game against Burnley, it's not exactly one that's going to fill everyone with optimism, I have to say. You know, Willian starts again. How, I'm not quite sure. I just don't think he's warranting his place in the team at the moment. Joe Willock's on the bench, Emil Smith-Rowe's on the bench. Both played very well in midweek. There's no reward for decent Europa League performances. Ainsley Maitland-Niles is on the bench again. Granted, Xhaka starts, even though Xhaka's been awful recently, and Ainsley Maitland-Niles has been very good when he's played. There's just strange one. Look, I don't want to be all negative before the game, because Arsenal hopefully are going to come out playing well today, win 3 or 4-0, and everyone's going to go home happy. But it's just the same. When you're in a run of form like you are with Arsenal, you're not scoring goals, you're not winning games. Surely there comes a point where you've got to change it and try something new. And he's not. It's the same team that we've basically seen lose 6 of their last 9 games or whatever it is in the Premier League. So it's just not, it doesn't fill me with much confidence, I have to say. So the team, if you haven't seen it, it's Bert Leno and Go, Hector Bellerin and Kieran Tierney, the fullbacks, Gabriel and Rob Holding at the centre-backs, and you've got Xhaka and El-Neni in midfield, and then you've got presumably Lacazette playing as number 10 again, Willian on the right, Saka on the left, and then Orba up front. And the subs are Runarsson, Ceballos, Maitland-Niles, Mustafi, Willock, and Nketiah, and Smith-Rowe. So Balogun doesn't make the bench, even though he's good performance in midweek. I'm not so surprised. I'm not shocked about that. I think a lot of people have been messaging me on social media having a go saying, "Where's Balogun? Where's Balogun?" I'm not sure Balogun was ever be involved today, even with that decent performance in midweek. But I'm just a little bit disappointed we haven't seen some sort of change. Clearly Reece Nelson isn't ready yet. He got a whack on the head during training. And it's a shame because I would like to see Reece Nelson have got a little bit of a go while Nicolas Pepe was suspended. But injury has hit Nelson at the worst possible time, really, because he's been playing well in the Europa League. So Willian continues to say this is his last game of Pepe's suspension. He will be back against Southampton. Well, he'll be back available for Southampton. Whether he starts remains to be seen, but he is available for Southampton on Wednesday. Right, I'm going to flick over. I'm going to see quite a few of you have been leaving messages and questions and things like that. I'm going to flick over so you can watch the warm-ups, and while I'm doing that, while you're watching the warm-ups, I'll go through some of the questions and give my response. I will flick over if I can find out where to do it. There it is. Move over, that's the Burnley warm-ups over there, so Arsenal over there, right in the distance. Hopefully the picture quality is not going to be too bad for you. They're doing the rondos over there at the moment, warming up. So Mwahai, sorry for the terrible pronunciation there. Let me get back to that question there. It says, Holding starts again after his awful defending North London derby. I don't understand this. I thought Holding was going to start today, I have to say. Mustafi's on the bench. Mustafi's a centre-back on the bench, so I'm not surprised overly that it's Holding who starts and not... again, he wasn't great in the derby. Maybe he could have certainly done a bit better for the goal. Well, definitely could have done better for Son's goal, but I'm not so surprised. Serge says Balogun and Saliba are being sold. I don't know. I've seen a lot of rumours today about Saliba being sold in January. I haven't heard that. I have to say, I think if he's going to go, it's going to be a loan in January. I haven't heard anything about subs. Your view, I've flicked through too much. Someone asked there about where Louise is. Louise was training, so he's back training after that head injury, but not deemed fit to play today. So Arsenal being careful with Luiz. Azai's asked what's the real Saliba situation. I don't know. I'm sorry, I can't tell you what the real Saliba situation is because I just don't know what it is. No one knows. Other than Arteta clearly doesn't think from what he's seeing in training that he's ready. Someone asking if Arteta will be sacked if Arsenal lose today. I don't think so. No, I don't think Arteta gets sacked if Arsenal lose today, I have to say. Evan says, I hope Smith Rowe gets a few minutes. So do I. Absolutely, so do I. It'd be great to see Smith Rowe get some game time in the Premier League. I thought he was very good in midweek in the Europa League. He's fit for the first time this season. Hopefully he will come on and can help unlock the door, which Arsenal struggled so much to do. Someone's asking for my score prediction. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to say Arsenal are going to win this 2-1. Martinelli's not fit. A lot of you asking about Martinelli, and no, Martinelli's not fit at the moment. I think they're going to head over and do some shooting practice. Arsenal certainly needed that in recent weeks. I'll move the camera so you can see them having taken some shots over here. Jonathan says, why is Ainsley Maitland-Niles not starting? I don't know, Jonathan. I have to admit, he's one player I certainly wanted to see start today. I think he deserves it. I think his performances deserve it. And that's what I'm talking about at the start of this video. I'm saying that it doesn't feel like Arteta is rewarding decent performances in the Europa League with starts. Yes, he's starting El Neni today, and El Neni played quite well, but Ainsley has been consistently good in the Europa League. Joe Willock's been consistently good in the Europa League, and he's not starting. Reece Nelson's been consistently good in the Europa League, and he wasn't starting either. So, yeah, I agree. I think Ainsley Maitland-Niles should be starting at the moment. I've seen a few of you asking about what the Balogun rumours are. I haven't actually seen the Balogun rumours today, so I can't answer you what they are. I've been driving up to the Emirates earlier. So no, I haven't heard anything about Balogun. Yes, Reece Nelson is still injured. He's got a head injury in training, and he's obviously not ready. People asking about Szoboszlai to Leipzig. It seems like that is where he is heading. It's always, to be fair, it's always felt like that's where he's going to go this season. It's just that easy link up. Leipzig's Salzburg to Leipzig. So many have done it before, and it always feels like that's the place to go. Would you drop Auber if he doesn't score today? Says someone. No, I wouldn't. I have to say, I think one player you've got to keep in his team is Aubameyang. I don't think a goal drought is his fault, to be honest. I think it's others. He's not getting the chances. Nice finish from Lacazette there. Hopefully we might see that later. Here's Willian. Scuss one wide. That doesn't bode well for tonight. Saka sticks on him. Lacaz's got his shooting boots on, looking at the thing. I'll quickly flick onto the Burnley warm-ups going on over there. They're the visitors. As you can see, the fans are in here again tonight. So we've got 2,000 fans in. Let's go back so you can watch Arsenal having a shot. Pocket asked when I'm starting my transfers rumours show. Not till nearer January, to be fair, Pocket. I had so much enough of transfers during the summer that I'll wait. And to be honest, if I hear something before that I will tell you, and I will do a video about it. But at the moment, I haven't really heard anything about transfers, so I'm not gonna do a video just going over rumours that aren't mine. So not at the moment. Favourite current Arsenal player? God, I'll tell you what, that's a hard one, which probably says a lot about this team. Look, we all love Aubameyang, we all love his goals, we loved him last season. He's obviously in a bad run of form at the moment, but I think Auber's been a fantastic signing. I've loved watching him since he's been here. I really like Saka. It's great seeing a young kid come through from Hale End, so I think he's up there as well. There's someone asking about Ozil there. I think we can forget about Ozil as much as we all enjoyed watching him. I can't imagine Ozil's going to come back and suddenly be the saviour in the second half of the season for Arsenal. Someone mentioning Buendia there. I have to admit, I would love Buendia at Arsenal. I think he's a great player, and I have no issue signing players from the Championship. I think it's been shown that you can sign some very, very good players from the Championship. Benrahma doing very well for West Ham at the moment, and I've got a lot of time for Buendia. I think showed with that Norwich team how impressive he was. Even that Norwich team that went down, how many chances he created. Same agent as Emi Martinez as well, so Arsenal know him well. Daniel Robert asking about my opinions on Michael Elise at Reading. Fantastic young talent. I know him very well. I know I know people at Reading who brought him to the club, and I know how much they rate him and how a lot of teams rate him at the moment. And it's a great goal against QPR yesterday in the last minute to win it for Reading, which is always good seeing Reading win because I've got a lot of time for that club. And yeah, great talent. I don't think he's going to be at Reading for too much longer. It's going to be seems like, unless they come up this season, which they might do, the start they've had, it seems a matter of time until they get a hell of a lot of good, nice bit of money for him, which would be good for Reading because they need it. Right, everyone, I'm sorry, I'm sure you've been enjoying watching the warm-up there. Seen plenty of you watching it as well. But I think I'm going to have to disappoint you all by cutting you off because I've got 20 minutes before kick-off and I'm desperate to go and get a cup of tea and I've got to get my computer and everything set up. So that's about it from the warm-ups here at the Emirates. I'm going, as lots of you have asked me for my score prediction. I have said it already, I'm going to go for a 2-1 Arsenal win here tonight and finally get that, end this horrible run of home form and hopefully send us into the festive period happy. So fingers crossed for an Arsenal win tonight, guys. I'm heading off now to grab myself a quick cup of tea, warm up because it's bloody freezing here, and you can see I've got no air now. I've shaved it all off this morning. Hopefully that new haircut is going to change Arsenal's luck as well, but don't worry, I have got my woolly hat, so I'm not going to be freezing. And I'll try and do my usual video after the game on player ratings if I get time between the full-time whistle and the press conference. I'll try and do a player ratings video. If I don't manage it, I will put back on tomorrow morning and do a more prolonged video looking at today's game and all the talking points from Mikel Arteta's press conference. Right, thank you everyone, thanks for watching. I will speak to you all very, very soon. See you later.